Hi from the van. I haven't had a vlog for a while, so I thought today was a good day because I woke up and I was having quite a crappy day actually. Just tired, sleepy, just wasn't feeling it. Did not want to get on and do any kind of strength training that I had planned. Certainly didn't have any energy afterwards to go for a run. I was just feeling really, I guess, a little bit down in the dumps, and no apparent reason for it. I think now looking back, it's probably just usual female time of the month, and that would explain why I went to bed with a packet of Ryvita and a whole pot of hummus and scoffed the lot in bed last night before after I'd eaten so much that day already. That was my binge, hummus and Ryvita. I suppose it beats chocolate and crisps and nuts and all of those things that I used to eat. But I still went way over yesterday. And so obviously going into today, I was just feeling tired. And I didn't have any coffee in the house, didn't have my right milk. And so I didn't really have the right start to the day. And I wasn't in a good frame of mind. And this is where I had to give myself a talking to and say, Sarah, you've got this planned. You're not sick. You're just not really feeling like it. So I gave myself a kick up the butt and I just started preparing things before I had an opportunity to talk myself out of it, because a lot of today's workout was I had to prepare quite a lot with weights because it was lower body, and I'm having to make an awful lot of makeshift kind of barbells and weights at the moment for the movements that I'm doing. So I got everything ready, prepared, and had another coffee, sat in the garden, just kind of looked at it for a while, and then I really dragged my feet with the whole dynamic stretching and mobility work that I like to do before strength training. It kind of gets you in the mood usually, and I found that while I was doing it, it was a little bit harder than usual to motivate myself. The point I guess I'm trying to make is we don't always have that motivation. I certainly don't always have it. A lot of people look at me and think, well, it's easy for you because you're a coach, or it's easy for you because you really enjoy it, or for whatever reason, it's always difficult for other people and it's easy for me, or something like that. I just want to say it's not easy. I come across as a motivating person, an inspiring person. I guess sometimes that's because you're just seeing the best of me on the camera. If you go back to my very first video when I said how I was feeling a bit down in the dumps and how I was going around in these cycles, if I was to let today get the better of me, this would be the beginning of that cycle again. I've had to override that and use pure drive. Motivation to a certain extent runs out. If we want to achieve our goals, then you need drive and determination and a little bit of bloody mindedness. Otherwise, it's very easy to talk ourselves out of things. So I then had lunch, which is the best thing, went shopping. I suppose I came back from shopping a little bit more stressed because it's not a particularly nice environment at the moment, sort of ducking and diving and trying to weave in and away from people. So I came home, ate lunch, chilled out a little bit, and then just sort of tried to get myself mentally prepared and took myself to the hill to get away from everyone. So I thought there's quite a lot of people here, so again, quite a lot of weaving, but I know quite a lot of the back paths on the hills, so I stuck to that with Chase and just had a really chilled out zone 2 low heart rate training run. And it was really, really lovely being out on the hill. I must admit, I've just done an hour and it was absolutely lovely, and I'm happy I came. I'm still feeling a bit tired. I'm still feeling like maybe I'm a little bit low on energy, but I just kept it low intensity, nothing too difficult, everything I'm more than capable of doing. Sorry, I've got lots of people walking past me and wondering who the hell I'm talking to. I just want to say it's worth doing it. You've got to push through those points when you're feeling low, when you're not feeling it, and this is what I've got to do. And what I was saying, I usually peak when I hit my race, and then it goes downhill from there. And now it's not looking like there is the triathlon. I've still got maybe a couple of sprint triathlons in September if they're not cancelled, but who knows. So at the moment I'm just working towards my 5k PB, and I'm really focusing on strength. But if you lose a goal, I find it's very, very difficult to keep motivation. So I like to have a goal, because fitness for fitness sake never quite does it for me. I have to have something that I am striving towards and training towards in order for me to feel motivated and have drive. So at the moment, that is the 5k PB that I'm chasing. I know I'm not going to get, I'm going out and doing a 5k next week. It's not looking like I'm going to get the PB next week, but I'm hoping another cycle of training, and then I should be pretty close to trying to get a PB after that. So I reckon a couple of months if I stick with the training, which is good. That's it, yeah. So other than that, that's me. Just want to say, don't always rely on motivation. Don't allow yourself to talk yourself out of things. In those low moments, that's when you need drive, you need grit and determination. Anyway, it's getting a bit noisy around here. I'm going to go home and do my favourite thing, which is eating. Yay! Feeling like I've earned it. See you later.